This is the Drive On Metro with Mo Flavor and Masechaba Ndlovu and Mask Off remix by Future.
Okay, so we all want to make money, but let's try and make sense of this. And you can, decide whether it's cents or cents, as in the money. Cryptocurrencies. Now, what on earth is that? We've heard of, for example, Bitcoin. We've heard all types of things about Bitcoin. What we've also heard is that people make money from it. So let's get through making sense of what Bitcoin is. And joining us in studio is an expert who is a cryptocurrency expert, which I'm sure in itself is a whole body of work. But we're going to get through it, and we are happy to have in studio with us Mpho Dagada to basically take us through this new sensation. And I say sensation because it's been a roller coaster ride given all the news that's been coming up with Bitcoin. And let's get through where it all started and what it actually is. So if somebody says, what is Bitcoin and what are cryptocurrencies, what's your answer?
I think the easiest way to... Cool. I think the easiest way to describe it is to say cryptocurrency is digital currency. And within this digital currency, obviously, there's what we call encryption techniques that are used to actually create these digital currencies. So best definition, it's a digital currency.
So with it being a digital currency, does it make it real money? And I'm coming from a pure layman perspective.
It's actually more real than real money.
How so?
I always use this example to say when people compared Bitcoin to normal fiat currency, for example, let's take the Zimbabwean dollar or even the South African rand. We never really know how much of it has been printed, counterfeited, changed, corrupted, etc. through the process. Whereas with cryptocurrencies, there's a technology called blockchain technology, which actually regulates the cryptocurrency. So it actually shows us this is a legitimate thing, how many there are in the world, how many have been produced, how they're actually being used in real time. So it's the realest form of what we can call digital currency because it's actually visible to everyone around the world in real time.
Now, the question is, how do crypto or does cryptocurrency work?
So how it actually works is it's a code. So for example, obviously with technology, people have exchanged it now to QR codes, to our applications. So you can send it through to anyone at any given time at literally real time. When there's congestion in what we call the blockchain, it can take about an hour. But when there's no congestion, you can send Bitcoin to somebody in 10 minutes. So a lot of people use it to transact with one another internationally, globally, even nationally amongst one another.
The next big question is obviously, being a cryptocurrency and being all new Bitcoin and whatever else, some people that invested, say, 5 years ago in it would have made a lot of money now. But all of a sudden, it's gained so much value to buy just a portion of Bitcoin. It costs you so much more money. So obviously, what is the point of getting involved at this point in time than rather 5 years ago when you would have made a lot more money?
Cool, so that's the myth that I deal with in my upcoming book that I've got about cryptocurrencies. And what I speak about there is I'm talking about what it's going to do to the world. So people are calling it the Internet of Money. When the internet started, people used to say stuff like, what is this internet thing? Who's ever going to trust it? Who's ever going to use it? It's for gangsters. Today, everybody's using the internet. So I believe it's part of the digital revolution where everything around us has already become digital, except for money. We still have your paper money ruling. So it's new, it's fresh, but it's going to take over the old, and it's going to be our daily norm, just like the internet is taken over.
So for someone like me, Masechaba Ndlovu, who has never ever invested in cryptocurrency, where do I begin?
So the first place to begin is to obviously do your research, find people. I've got a training institution on cryptocurrency. It's called Invest in Future Currency. And what we do is we educate people about cryptocurrencies and explain to them what it is and show them how they can go about getting involved. Obviously, we do this in the light of best practice. We show them the opportunities that are available as well as the scams, because obviously with every new technological thing, there's always scams involved. So they can always hit us up on our website, www.investinfuturecurrency.com, or they can go to my personal website, mpod.com, where they can apply for a class and we'll be able to assist them with understanding that there's also other institutions available out there. There's the blockchain institution in South Africa. So it's not only us, the different institutions, but also the internet. The internet can also give a lot of people a lot of information. I've got lots of videos on YouTube.
Where do people get your book?
So my book's not out yet. My book's coming up, and will be available in exclusive books, CNA, all bookstores nationwide. And we're talking about cryptocurrency and demystifying it and explaining to people what it is.
So I've got a couple of grand lying around, Mpho, and I'm like to you, my man, I've got some money. What do I do? Is that how it works?
It is how it works, literally.
And what do you say to me when I've got a couple of grand, I got 50K on me, and I want to play around with this Bitcoin thing? I heard my friend was talking about it yesterday.
Oh, wait, but does it have to be 50K? What
I'm
if I
just
only
saying,
have 500 rand?
I'm just saying, you know, I've got a lump sum, and my friend was talking about Bitcoin yesterday. So I want to play, my man. What do you say to a guy like that?
So basically, you can get involved. So what people don't know is that there are over 1,000 different cryptocurrencies that are available. We've got a cryptocurrency called Ripple, which is like 11 Rand, 7 Rand. It's quite cheap. And you've got your Bitcoins, which are obviously, for people who have more than 50,000 and above. So what you do is get the information first and then take it from there. Once you've got the information, we've got exchanges in South Africa which take fiat currency and enable you to buy cryptocurrency internationally as well. We've actually got an exchange in South Africa that's owned by a South African bank that's already gotten involved with cryptocurrency. So we've got different platforms that people can get involved.
Right, now, I certainly hope that if you are listening to this conversation that we're having with the cryptocurrency expert, Mpho Dagada, that you know something you perhaps didn't know, or you're reassured if you have any questions or myths. But nonetheless, he is available. You can get in touch with him. And before you go, what on earth is a cryptocurrency expert? Do you get a special training for that, or do you just become it because you're one of the first people who picked up this thing? Yeah?
That's a fair question.
Maybe he's an innovator, not a laggard like the rest of us. Yeah?
But at least now we know he's not a thug. That's for sure. You know?
So basically, obviously I'm an early adopter, so I got involved in 2014. But I've been to places like Stanford University, and I've attended lectures on cryptocurrency and spoken to professionals there, and actually done a lot of studying and a lot of information on that.
Sure.
So that's what I do, and I've got a tour that I'm doing nationwide in South Africa, informing people. It's a free tour, actually, informing people about cryptocurrencies, what they are, how to get involved, what are big practices. We're starting off in Nelspruit this coming weekend, Saturday the 10th of February at the Promenade Hotel. We've got 2 sessions, a 9 a.m. and a 2 p.m. session. So please go on my website. You can follow me on social media at Mpho Dagada. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I'm everywhere. And register to come through and learn about it. We're in Welkom on the 24th of February, Durban, the 10th of March, Polokwane, 24th of March, Cape Town, 14th of April. So yeah, follow me on social media and I'll keep you updated.
Fantastic stuff. He's an expert in the world of cryptocurrency. He's the Superman of it, Mpho Dagada. Nice one.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for coming through. Likewise.